Switch it up. Social media. David had always been an avid user of social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. He loved keeping up with his friends and family, and he also enjoyed exploring new content and creators. However, over time, he began to feel disillusioned with these platforms. The endless scrolling and the constant bombardment of ads and sponsored content left him feeling drained and disconnected. One day, David decided that he needed a change. He wanted to find alternate social media platforms that would allow him to connect with people and share content in a more meaningful way. He began to do his research, scouring the internet for recommendations and reviews of new and upcoming social media platforms. At first, David was skeptical. Many of the platforms he found seemed amateurish or overly niche. But as he dug deeper, he began to find some real gems. He discovered a platform that focused on community building and real-time conversations, and another that allowed users to curate their feeds with more precision and control. David started to experiment with these new platforms, sharing his thoughts, photos and videos in new and exciting ways. He found that the smaller, more focused communities on these platforms allowed him to connect with people who shared his interests and passions, and he felt a renewed sense of excitement and creativity. As David continued to explore alternative social media platforms, he found a diverse range of options that catered to different interests and needs. Here are some of the most popular platforms that he discovered. 1. Mastodon, a decentralized micro-blogging platform that allows users to create and join communities based on shared interests and topics. 2. Clubhouse, a real-time audio chat platform that lets users join and participate in conversations on a wide range of topics. 3. Vero, a social media platform that focuses on user privacy and control, allowing users to share content only with select groups of friends. 4. Ello, a minimalist social media platform that prioritizes creative content and features an ad-free experience. 5. Minds, a blockchain-based social media platform that values privacy and free speech, and allows users to earn cryptocurrency for their contributions. 6. MeWe, a social media platform that positions itself as an alternative to Facebook, with a focus on user privacy, control, and self-expression. 7. Parler, a social media platform that positions itself as an alternative to Twitter, with a focus on free speech and a lack of content moderation. 8. TikTok alternatives such as Triller and Byte, video sharing platforms that focus on short-form videos, similar to TikTok. Over time, David's social media habits began to shift. He found himself spending less time on the big-name platforms, and more time exploring the new and innovative alternatives he had discovered. As David continued to explore alternative social media platforms, he also discovered a number of platforms that were specifically oriented towards Black people. Here are some of the platforms that he found. 1. Black Planet, a social networking site that has been around since 1999, primarily for Black Americans. It offers users the ability to create their own profiles, groups, and blogs. 2. Blavity, a media and technology company that focuses on Black millennials, offering a platform for news, entertainment, and lifestyle content. 3. Black Junction, a social media platform that emphasizes Black culture and community, allowing users to connect with each other, share content, and participate in discussions. 4. Melanated People, a social media platform that positions itself as a safe space for Black people, providing a platform for sharing news, opinions, and cultural content. 5. HBCU Nation, a social networking site for students, alumni, and supporters of historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, allowing them to connect and share experiences. Through his exploration of these platforms, David was able to find communities that were specifically oriented towards Black people, and that provided a space for connecting with others, sharing experiences, and celebrating Black culture. As David continued to explore alternative social media platforms, he also discovered a number of platforms that were specifically oriented towards older people. Here are some of the platforms that he found. 1. Senior Chatters, a social networking site for seniors over the age of 50, allowing them to connect with each other, share interests and experiences, and participate in discussions. 2. Stitch, a social networking site that connects older adults with each other for friendship, romance, and companionship. 3. Elders Dating, a dating site for people over the age of 50, allowing them to connect with each other for friendship and romance. 4. Golden Carers, a platform for caregivers, primarily aimed at seniors, with resources for activities, games, and caregiving tips. 5. Our Time, a dating site for singles over the age of 50, providing a platform for connecting with others who share similar interests and experiences. Through his exploration of these platforms, David was able to find communities that were specifically oriented towards older people, and that provided a space for connecting with others, sharing experiences, and building new relationships. David continued to explore alternative social media platforms and also discovered a number of platforms that were specifically oriented towards various hobbies. Here are some of the platforms that he found. 1. Ravelry, a social networking site for knitters, crocheters, spinners, and weavers, offering a platform for sharing patterns, projects, and tips. 2. Goodreads, a social networking site for book lovers, allowing them to connect with each other, share book recommendations, and participate in discussions. 3. Dribbble, a social networking site for designers and creatives, offering a platform for sharing and showcasing their work, and connecting with other professionals in the field. 4. Untapped, a social networking site for beer enthusiasts, allowing them to connect with each other, share their favorite beers in breweries, and track their beer drinking adventures. 5. Strava, a social networking site for athletes, offering a platform for tracking workouts, sharing routes, and connecting with other fitness enthusiasts. Through his exploration of these platforms, David was able to find communities that were specifically oriented towards his hobbies and interests, and that provided a space for connecting with others who shared those same passions. As David continued to explore alternative social media platforms, he also discovered a number of platforms that were specifically oriented towards career development and professional networking. Here are some of the platforms that he found. 1. LinkedIn, a social networking site for professionals, offering a platform for building professional networks, sharing job listings, and promoting one's skills and experience. 2. AngelList, a social networking site for startups, allowing entrepreneurs to connect with investors and job seekers, and offering a platform for sharing job listings and company information. 3. Meetup, a social networking site for finding and joining local groups and events related to career development and professional networking. 4. Hired, a job search platform that connects job seekers with companies, and allows job seekers to be discreet about their job search. 5. Dice, a job search platform for technology professionals, offering job listings and resources for professional development. Through his exploration of these platforms, David was able to find communities that were specifically oriented towards career development and professional networking, and that provided a space for connecting with others in his field, finding job opportunities, and promoting his own skills and experience. He felt a renewed sense of purpose and direction, and was excited to continue exploring these platforms in the future. In the end, David realized that social media didn't have to be a one-size-fits-all experience. By branching out and exploring new platforms, he had found a way to make social media work for him, rather than the other way around. He was excited to continue his journey of discovery, and to see where it would take him next. As you can see, there are a lot of other platforms available than just Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So, you don't have to let the big boys dictate how you social media. Switch. Give it a try.